Hello everybody, I am Password Advance and thank you for coming to my channel. Today I'd like to talk a bit about Hololive. I don't want to spend a lot of time because I need to watch the third Gundam 79 trilogy movie so that I can continue on to Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. But yeah, let's go. So Hololive, before we continue, is a company, you could say talent company of virtual entertainers that use virtual avatars to conceal their identity and go up and beyond. Because using normal streamers like me, isn't really gonna do much for just your average John Jane Doe. I'm just a John Doe that really likes anime. I can't live without it, but yeah. One example of a Hololive member I have is Hoshimachi Suisei. This, whose plushie, how do I describe it? The plushie I'm holding here is based off the very amazing singer and talented person. You should check her out. So Hololive English had their first concert. And before we talk about it, I'll go over this a bit briefly, but Hololive has concerts every year in the form of Hololive Festival, which is mainly done by the Japanese audiences, or solo concerts by the talents there, or virtual entertainers who are also singers, dancers there. A variety of them called the Idol, which you will find in Japan and Korea. The English version of this is probably a diva. Hololive's concerts mainly focus on the Japanese branch, while including the English and Indonesian branches too. Yes, it has branches in those two countries because they love anime and Japanese idols, so why not? And I was amazed by the performance of the girls there. The people there, they just gave it their all. I've been a fan of Hololive since the August of 2020, August of 2020, and I am, to this day, a proud Hololive fan. The first English VTuber I've ever seen, heard of, is Takanashi Kiara. She is a very interesting person. She's a tall woman, chef themed, who runs a virtual fast food restaurant called KFB, which is a pun on KFC. It stands for Kiara Fried Phoenix. We have Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's hilarious. She's an amazing singer, dancer, and entertainer who's really caring and loving. And I recommend checking her out. The Hololive English girls usually have not had their individual concerts that allowed them to shine. Focus on them. They shine alongside everyone as a group. But what I mean to say, I'm sorry if I'm not able to describe this as well as I can. I'm trying to do my best, but I don't really have much time as tomorrow is my college and I have to watch the Gundam movies I explained. Because that is what is required to watch the Mobile Suit Gundam Zeta anime. I'll talk about it in my next streams, of course. Now, everyone in that anime did an amazing job. And though I mainly like Hololive Japan, I do love Hololive English too. As much as I love Japan and even Indonesia. This plushie here represents one of my favorite Hololive members, Hoshimachi Suisei. But actually, I don't really have the money to buy more plushies like this because number one, they were limited time, and number two, the shipping was $50 US. And Indian rupees are extremely weak compared to dollars. So you have to pay way too much for that. The shipping and the price of this, which is much cheaper. It's around about 2,000, 3,000 Indian rupees. If I'm not mistaken. It's from Don Quixote, which is a cheap shop. I'm proud to be a Hololive English fan. Those girls have struggled a lot. In the beginning, they actually were very much, you could say, pioneers. like no one was there by their side. They were all alone. And they shined hard and created a new type of VTuber that previously was not very famous. The English speaking VTuber. They helped bridge and spread VTubing to the English speaking rhythm. And this was actually not even like them alone. There was two pioneers in Hololive's Japan branch that begun this. One was Kiryu Koko, who is a legend among people who are fans of Hololive and even other VTubers. And the other is Akai Hato, who is a Japanese girl, now a woman, who lived in Australia and studied English there. Had to study English. I mean, I'm not saying it was her subject, but in Australia, her exposure to Australia helped her connect with the English audience more, because Australia and Japan's time zone differences would probably make it really difficult. Again, I can't really go into that much detail because, one, for me, I don't really have much time, and I don't think I'm the best explaining things, and two, a lot of this is online, so I don't really want to waste anyone's time. Those Hololive EN girls, they are amazing people who make everyone's day shine. You might know one Hololive English speaking VTuber or talent entertainer. Her name is Gorgora, and she's themed after a shark. She's hilarious, cute, and really hardworking. And she's also really famous at like 4 million subscribers. Like, she has more than even one of the founders of VTubing called Kizuna Ai. Also another big legend among us VTuber and our fans. I mean, VTubers being anime is what really got me into them. We anime fans, like, our biggest weakness is anime. Seriously, it's why Gundam, like, shows like Gundam, Neon Genesis Evangelion, heck, Jujutsu Kaisen also. I watched the movie 00. They'd absolutely destroy you. Like, the meme. The songs they sung also included not just original songs, but also covers of songs from their Japanese co-workers. Included an original song, and they just went all out. For the first time, Hololive English fans actually could attend a concert in their own home country. Well, one of the home countries, but yeah, it was amazing. And as a Hololive fan from India, and trust me, we're not very common, and people like me who have plushies like this one. This one is called a Mochi doll plushie. You find them in the Don Quijote shops in Japan, but these ones are a limited variety. The Suisei one. So, like, people like me and Hololive fans in general are really, really rare in India. And as a Hololive fan from India, I just wanted to say the following things. You know, as I don't really want to rely on Twitter because they keep fucking failing and calling me a bot. They're seriously garbage. I want to run from them. I express my full gratitude, my full, like, gratitude and love and pride, and I want to just say thank you. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit nervous here. Hey. Aww. It's gonna be okay? Oh, it is gonna be okay. See? So he says understands too. And she's so proud. Yay, she's smiling. Look at her. Yay! Gee. Hololive daisuki. Hololive daisuki. Yeah. Let's go. I extend, like, from my heart, a great thank you and a pride thank you to the people of Hololive English and the people behind Hololive, such as the founder Mr. Motoaki Tanigo, also known as Yagu, and A-chan. Hololive fans will know this one. If you don't know, she's one of the more influential and bigger staff members who's been there since the company's beginning. I thank you and the Hololive EN people for continuing to make our days all the more better, for always working so hard, for showing us that our dreams can always come true if we work hard, and for always giving us hope and comfort even during the darkest of times. You have shown us that this world, though scary, can also be very beautiful. And you gave us the motivation to work harder on our goals. Seeing you shine through all those hard moments and times, like when we laughed and cried together, they're memories I won't forget. And I just want to say that, like, please never give up. Continue to move forward and gain too, like you always do. Yep, Mobile Suit Gundam with marker reference. Continue to be the strongest you can be, to make people's days and lives all the more better. As Hololive fans, a Hololive fan from India, look, there are not many of us, but I just want to say that we all love you, and that we're gonna be here by your side. I brought the concert tickets because I had to support you. Even if COVID is getting like in the way of my family and all life and all to this day, it's not gonna affect me. Okay, I did not get COVID, but the pandemic, like, the consequences are lasting. But you were able to help us survive that. Now, I wasn't really into EN until come January to February of 2021. February, because I was completely into the VTuber rabbit hole, and I was mainly focusing on Sakura, Miko, and Unasano's Markiplier and all, But Hololive, like, grew on me, and I don't think I can live without any of you. And now, I want to talk about the special guests. There were special guests too. From Japan and from Indonesia, Hololive's original Japanese branch and its Indonesian branch, we had Tokino Sora, who you could say is the founding talent, the virtual entertainer. You have Hoshimachi Suise, my favorite Hololive member. Yeah, and I also have the same birthday as her, so that's a big factor, if not just her singing voice. We also have Hosho Marin, who loves to be off the rails. Doesn't want to be traditional. They actually sung one of Hololive's original songs, Yume Miru Sorae. And we had Hololive Indonesia, who had their own original song, Identity. The Hololive English sung their one of their own original songs, which you could say are in that vein, called Connect the World, after the concert Connect the World. It was beautiful and amazing, and I'm proud from my heart. As an Indian Hololive fan, I will say for a fact that I do not regret being a Hololive fan. Like, you all did such a fantastic job, and I mean it. As someone from the third world, I can understand how difficult it is to enter countries like the USA and all, they'll always think of you as weird, right? But, so I mean, off topic, but I can kind of get ID struggles, I call ID struggles, like, I don't watch all of them, but they're struggles with, I think, things like we in the third world struggle with. I'll talk about later, but I'm kind of sorry for the off topic, but they're like us, man. I'm glad we have representatives. So sorry, I sounded a bit offensive. Ian, they're like the beam cannon, like Gundam. They're like the Gundam Ariel, purely unstoppable, man. I swear you can't. And JB, they're like the progenitor of everything. I just love Hololive, man. I could talk about this day and day. I'm like day and night. And though I'm sorry that I may sound a bit weird and all, like a bit shy. I'm just trying to do my best. And I don't want to be like that stuttering mess I was when I was streaming. That was kind of cringy. I need to talk more about Gundam and all that. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna be going now. Thank you so much for coming to my channel and staying. I am Passport Advance, and I will see you guys next time. I do want to stream, of course, as much as I can, but I don't want to be playing Fortnite all the freaking time. How about I start streaming C++ programming and all. I want to be a game developer, and I also do want to be at Hololive. You guys stayed up enough up here. Anyways, I gotta go. I have to watch the Gundam trilogy, have my dinner and all, so I'll be leaving. Wow, this was a lot longer than Start Asgard video I made. Like, those tourists really had the time of their life visiting Arjuna. Anyways, I gotta go. Bye! And, as a Japanese say, when they, when you finish a stream or anything, they say, Otsukare-sama, to thank the person for their hard work. So that, Otsukare-sama, Hololive English. You really thank you for your hard work. Bye.